Hello everyone, this is Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Let's get ready to go and enter Honda Racing eMS 2025 online qualifier for today's lap time challenge on Gran Turismo 7. This will be the big moment out there, viewers, after taking part of 3 stages of the weekend by having won Renault Sport RS 220 EDC Trophy 2016 to Suzuka Circuit for the Group 3 category to Autodromo National Monza No Chicane for the Porsche 962C 1988. And here I am right now. It's about to go for the 4th part of the stage as a lap time challenge weekend, and the reminder in about 14 days left to go. Let's enter and take on the time trial challenge and strive to make it to the finals. All participants will receive the Honda NSX Concept GT Special Livery used in the qualifier at a later date. But this is going to be the 3rd time season for having a different Honda road car and the race car alike, and that brings out to have the special livery for the Honda NSX Concept GT after the RA272 and the Civic Type R Type FL5 2022 model. For only one good performance that features to have an engine code model known as the HR-414E that has an aspiration and turbocharge for displacement in 2 layers of the inline 4 engine type model, produces in 603 horsepower for the Super GT 500 season back from 2016. It has a 6-speed gearbox transmission to be featured. The layout is a mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, and it has the weight by 2,313 pounds, for the balance in 48% and the rear in 52%. It also served as one of the 3 Super GT race cars from the 2016 season, along with the Nissan GT-R Nismo and the Lexus RCF as a GT500 spec. But however, it also served to have the original kind of a livery variant known as the Honda Ray Brake NSX Concept GT. It used to be as a car number 100 variant, was driven by Takuya Iwasa and Naoki Yamamoto, who achieved a 14th place finish in the GT500 Driver Championship of the 2016 Super GT season. At the moment, this will be prepared to go for the regulation at Autodrome Lago Maggiore will be taken on the full course as the racing medium compound tires is about to be checked and raring to go according to the BOP regulation to be set in the mid-speed. But one thing additional for the settings is about to go on partially allowed at the brake balance. Do your best out there, viewers, and remember, 2 types of penalty will also to be prepared yourself to be set on invalidate time if you're about to go pro for only one mastery expert when using any kinds of different versions on every kinds of road going or race car version of Honda models. Got to make sure to choose one specified exclusive livery to be set on the track. Regulation will be confirmed and good to go. Will be packed up in about a 603 horsepower, and the weight will go change up to be calculated in 2,346 pounds. So as always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. So let's begin and ready to go for today's lap time challenge. Alright folks, the moment has come and 3rd year season for the Honda Racing eMS 2025 will go qualifier to take the stage and time attack. But this is going to have to take a good moment out there to be cooperate and have one available replay icon to have yourself to be placed in session 1. As I just really prepared myself after the last season at Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps for the Honda RA272 1960s F1 race car, but I can't wait to have the 3rd exclusive livery variant for this NSX Concept GT 2016. Now gonna have to go around by page 301 through 400, and I have a good eye on the replay icon is Ruri 314 in position 307 has now been set and achieved expert to go on the golden level in about a minute 40.044 seconds. Just only have 1 single second to have a well placement to be served as a minute and 41 seconds. So I had to brace myself This is going to be a full course layout to have a faster Group 2 car, and one good additional car collection to have a good request, as I will give it all I got and get faster to have a round of racing endurance after the Mazda circuit with a no chicane layout as part of the racing weekend for the 4th stage of Lap Time Challenge series. So here I go, viewers. Got to get on board and ready to go faster in the first lap after 3 seconds to go green on countdown. Got to go faster quick warm-up after the last turn, and full stretch towards the first and second turn is about to go more challenging in the GT racing spec. And it's up right now, and timer begins. Got to get faster out there, and remember, don't slow down, just try to keep up to go pro on expert. Now, all I have to do is going to have to get settled in to have the first lap period warm-up until the rest of the laps will go full stage endurance. Turn 4 clear. Now gonna have to keep moving on to have sector 2 will be coming up at turn 5. Gonna have to get ready and pull the brake. We'll go amp up the line in position. But this will have to do for only one stop-by visit to get this livery after the event is over. But we still have 14 days left to go, viewers. Good thing all the progress by taking part of 4 stages in every lap time challenge, and good thing just have to be here on time for this month in September. So moving on in the 3rd sector after finishing up on turn 9 and 10, hillside corner on the right as we're about to go apply and braking to go quickly and amp up the torque. We'll go for the major partial speed. Got to keep going. Just take 1 single minute and 41 seconds, depends on the main decimal time, so I had to get my eyes focus check and make it much more achievable to go faster up in the gold record. But one expert GT player did well out there, so I just had to get myself trained and go faster all the way into the top position. But not so clever to see this main time record to be ends up in 1 minute and 46 seconds. Now I'll have to switch it and go for the main offense, as I had to catch up into the ghost lap as I had to go look ahead. Got to go on turn 3, steer well to go on the braking towards turn 4 is gonna have to take a steady up and get faster, amp up the RPM. But good thing the brake balance is about to set eligible. Just have to choose whenever you like to have a comfortable choice if you're about to go with. It's all about to have one options will be labeled to be set partially allowed. Okay, now going into the S's, got to keep going and make that gap distance. We'll go faster up and improve. Just only have 1.1 seconds behind my previous ghost lap. Just have to keep practice, and this will have to do the rest. Okay, hillside coming up. Got to go increase into 1.2. Okay, it's going to decrease slowly. Now, 4th sector coming up, and it's going to have to go cook up with a faster improved time. Come on, just have to go increase into 2 seconds. Just have to beat my record, and going up to have the 3rd lap is coming up for the next clock. Okay, that's 1 minute, 45.051 seconds. 3rd lap is cooking up on the faster run attack. Okay, there we go. That should do it predicted by 1 minute and 44 seconds. Gonna have to keep going and moving up towards the silver any way I can to step it up. Okay, that's 0.6 seconds. Got to get my mind focused and check it up and go full stretch back at sector 3. Okay, so far so close. That cost by a 0.1 seconds is gonna have to go decrease. Just make that 2 per course. Okay, gonna have to get closer to get back by additional 1 second more. Third lap is going to get finishing up soon, and fourth lap is going update for the new run. Dang it, gonna have to get focused, but good thing I got a minute, 44.573 seconds. Now I'll have to switch it up to have the brake balance into 1 and set it up into -1 to be placed in the front. It gets a little bit more concentration by experience during this brand new special event viewers by the latest after the launch of the update. But good thing this livery design on the Honda NSX Concept GT 2016 to have a good kind of a Honda Racing exclusive themed livery. But it turns out to be much more similar to have a different livery spec as a GT500 class throughout the 2016 Super GT season. But also yet in the present, it also features to have some different kinds of GT500 race cars has now been becoming as a successor to the NSX Concept GT. But good thing the Toyota Supra GT500 racing spec along with a Honda Civic Type R Type FL5 as a brand new kind of a GT500 spec and the Nissan C Performance after being replaced is going to have to become the successor of the Nissan GTR R35 models. But luckily, other kinds of GT300 spec classes are still remain and partially to have the new ones by every racing generation throughout the Super GT seasons of the eras. But I bet this livery is gonna have to go serve up to have a 3-car collection, so I'll have to let my OC Genesis have to be on the heads up on the notice just to have one good menu for only one good course. So 5th lap coming up, and standard lap time is going average on a normal after taking a good look with this good kind of a livery. But much more pleased to have a good partnership collaboration with Liberty Digital and Honda Racing. Now I'll have to keep a little bit more short moments on single practice until I had to get the hang of it. Just have to keep working all the way. Set the rebalance on to 3. Come on, just have to get closer to have that full push to catch to my current ghost lap. Got to go dive down below on the hillside corner. Proceed with exercise caution without getting caught up off the track by invalidate. Now I'll have to keep going and have the 4th sector coming up. Just have to get closer, nearly there. Okay, much yet to go, pushing through. New lap coming up in number 6. Okay, gonna have to keep amp up with the top speed and oh, so very close to have turn 2 to be mastered without going too over rev. Alright, now just have to switch things up a bit and back to square one. Okay, only 3 more sectors left to go. Let's go back to the S's and go slide around in the curb. Okay, just like that, and have myself to go forward in the advantage. Alright, right on track, and just have to go for a next step of the improvement. Let's bring it up by having 1 second to go increase requirement prediction. Okay, gonna have to keep that tight turn to go in and save it for the downhill at the final corner. .9 seconds is going up closer. I can hardly feel it, and this would do one-way ticket to 1 minute 43 seconds with a decimal of .564. Got to take it slow and much as effort. Okay, I can do better than that. Just have to keep coaching all the way and race hard like a true Honda NSX racer. Got to go adding up on rear balance 4. Let's see how it works, and partially to be checked and stay on the simple to go for a main caution without getting caught on about 8. Okay, just have to go by pushing through and take the 3rd sector. Coming up, and hillside corner is right on the main spot. Okay, got the good upper hand. Just wait and make it much more pushing up on the edges of the roads. Okay, barely almost had that good moment. Just have to get back to square one and moving up to the 8. But this will have to assert myself to go for the final lap at this time, viewers. Last lap, number 8, and coming up. Okay, gonna have to get a good eye on turn 3. Stepping up the apex and pull on the brake towards turn 4 to keep it nice and easy. I can't say that this GT player did very well out there to go mastery on expert to have that good technique. But it takes lack of confidence, skill, and full experts whenever you're about to be proven to become as a lap time challenge mastery. But learning does matter. I still might have to go follow up and catch through to have my ghost lap is still partially to go remain as usual. Got to step it up on turn 8 and 9, and turn 10 to go in and out. Just almost there to have one more turn on the hillside. This has got to take that sharp turn to go clear and effort out there to have that main pushing up offense. Just only have one more sector to go. So this was decided and call it for a day once if I had to get myself to do a free time in session to let you guys know for only one save of the content replay. But very obviously to be so far so close out there to take one single lap time to go obtain and achieve it to the goal. But only just have a single online qualifier to have this good feature online event. But look at the time, viewers. 8 lap clear, and lap number 9 will be ready to wrap it up to be called it for a day. Total time in 14 minutes, 13.666 seconds by doing 8 laps around in the full course of Autodrome Lago Maggiore. But good thing my best time just barely took by a minute, 43.564 seconds to be well placed in the silver. So that's 29.1 miles, and update for a total of driving marathon into 111.3 miles is doing well to have 4 sectors, and separate lap is now gonna have to go highlight in the green. But very obvious to have the first sector as I took by 30.038 seconds, along with sector 2 and 3 in lap 7, 24.902 seconds and 22.913 seconds. And as for the 6th lap in sector 4, 25.296 seconds is doing well good, and the max speed requirement to go into 182 miles per hour. Luckily perhaps, just only have one online event for the qualifier to get myself to be trained and practice very hard to help myself to go fast improvement in the gold record. But I kinda say it's a very good event, viewers, but more likely it takes skill, confidence, and discipline to master the Honda NSX Concept GT 2016 with the Honda Racing eMS 2025 livery variant exclusive. Maybe I'll have to take a good look at this good kind of a livery on the NSX Concept GT 2016. Switching up into a third-person view, but this one is a very much more impressive to have this livery as a 3-car collection, along with a Honda Civic Type R Type FF5 2022 and the RA272 as well. But very perfect to have the HRC livery to see how it turns out to go for a 3-car collection, and pendant to have this livery exclusive for free after being participate of this year for the online qualifiers in 2025. But very good job for Honda and Gran Turismo team and Liberty Digital. But luckily, I still have some few seconds to go for the capture thumbnail image, but I'll have to take a good look on the outcome position as I end up in 31,191st place and comparison to top cars in 4.71%. Just only have one good thumbnail image to have a saved replay to be saved to your library, and the Ghost Lab as well. But maybe perhaps I'll be able to have one good participation to come back for only one free time moment. But it's a good record, but I still might need to step it up and work hard till I have to get up or achieve gold record to be placed by a minute, 41.869 seconds for a throttled up endurance. Just have to push yourself and improve very drastically to have a matter of clean expert. But after all, the main stage to go for the 4 time trial event weekend has now been set and complete, along with the Autodrome National Monza no chicane for the Porsche 962C 1988, Suzuka Circuit for the Group 3, and Sardinia World Track A course for the Renault Sport Clio RS 220 EDC Trophy 2016. And so, 4 time trial events has now come to order with 2 records in the gold and 2 on the silver. Everything has now been set in motion out there after doing a lot of hard work out there from Friday and Saturday for this week. Now I really think about having a good eye focus with some 2 recent lap time challenges, as I still have to go improve and get stronger out there to help myself will be obtained in the goal. But one event has everything to be set in motion out there to be on time of the arrival until the Honda Racing eMS 2025 online qualifier is about to be over soon until September 28th, until the grand final will be date on schedule on December 6th and the 7th. Just amazing and doing well out there to have a one good additional Honda reward card after participate of this year for the 3rd season. But I'll be happy to come back at any time to help myself to go proven and get stronger out there to have enough practice, as I have to be ready to wrap it up before at the end of the current video, as I will be ready to go for the 2nd week of September for the Speedtemberfest, as the latest weekly challenge has now been set to go for only 5 events. And remember folks, Round 2 of the Gran Turismo World Series tickets are on sale right now as they're about to go watch it by taking part in the Furious campaign to get 2 exclusive reward cars in Nations Cup specific team livery and the Manufacturers Cup winning team Group 3 car. But it's going to get a lot of awesome out there just like the first round of this year, and that will do very well to have the Predict the Winners campaign in case the notification is still available until September 20. So thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on DeviantArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. Plus, membership is now open to everyone. We'll join to get access for price levels a month with exclusive perks, custom emoji with my OCs, and many features to support the channel by becoming a paid member. It's the best way to help out with the super thanks as an extra will support and grow. And also check it out on my YouTube shorts that brings out with some various showcase with UDRS Inspirtech, Total Drama fan art, and Dispatcher Camp fan art liveries along with some various kinds of short moments whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be seeing you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7 and I look forward to see you again at the next current video. Keep on racing, stay clean.